Right now we know the man accused in the fatal stabbing of 23-year-old Kenneth Paterimos has a warrant out for his arrest. But in the meantime, while the investigation continues, the family is left dealing with the aftermath. With me this morning is Santiago Bueno, one of Paterimos' brothers. Santiago, first tell me about this protest that the family's holding later on at the bar.
It's a peace protest, just so justice can be served. Anyone can come out. You guys are all more than welcome. We're going to be speaking about my brother and just celebrating the life of him, and that'll be starting around 6 p.m. in front of Richard's Bar.
Absolutely. And so let me take you back to February 21st when everything kind of went down and everything happened. There's been reports that have been stating that I don't know if it was you or one of his brothers actually pinned down the alleged attacker until CPD arrived. Walk me through exactly what happened.
That was me on scene that pinned him down and kept him there until the police came. Yeah, just like I said in some earlier interviews, it was a hard decision to make between letting my brother die in my arms or go out and find the person who did this to him. And, you know, those were decisions I had to make within seconds. It sucked, but that's the right decision that I thought I made at the time. And then, you know, like I said, I ran after the guy because he was trying to get away. If I was late by a split of a second later, he would have turned and hit the corner and been in the alley or been up the street. So it's just, I had to act within seconds.
And so right now we know he since has been released. There's a warrant out for his arrest. But really, what's going through your mind after you know, and I think you said in other interviews too, you pinned him down, held him down for CPD, and now he's a free man?
The only thing that's getting me through the day is honestly just praying to God. And a lot of these things typically, just like my mom said, are out of our hands and my hands. So we're just letting the proper authorities take care of that, as well as, you know, me just taking my time praying to God that the right things happen. I have no resentment. I wasn't taught or brought up to do that. So I just say my piece to God, and then it just slowly relaxes me out.
The man accused in the fatal stabbing of 23-year-old Kenneth Paterimos has a warrant out for his arrest, but CPD says that warrant has not yet been served. In fact, they're encouraging him to turn himself in. Now, meanwhile, as the investigation continues, one of Paterimos' brothers shares who Kenny was.
Kenny was a true Chicagoan. Loved his house music, loved going to all the music festivals, definitely a Pilsen person. Went to eat tacos everywhere, so, you know, he's that loving young 23-year-old guy.
Santiago Bueno talked about the night of the crime. He says he didn't hear the argument, just saw the altercation between a man and his brother, Kenny, that ended up costing his life. CPD says on Friday, February 21st, around 11:30 p.m., an intoxicated 30-year-old man began arguing with Paterimos inside Richard's Bar in Westtown. A bouncer threw that man out, but he didn't leave. When Paterimos walked out, that man used a box cutter to stab the 23-year-old in the arm, neck, and back. Paterimos was pronounced dead at Stroger Hospital. His death ruled a homicide. Some witnesses say the older man was yelling homophobic slurs at Paterimos, who is bisexual. Bueno caught the man and held him down until CPD arrived. That man was taken to the hospital. The weapon was found, but he was later released without being charged after claiming self-defense. But in CPD reports, it was never stated that Paterimos was armed. Police say the man is a U.S. Marine Corps veteran. Right now, the most important thing that Bueno tells me and his entire family, they all just want justice to be served.
Take your time to read the story. Don't judge it. No, there's no resentment on any end. We just want justice to be served like anyone else would. If you can pray for both ends of the family, as well as the guy who attacked my brother, that would be very much loved in this time.